Do we get into it?
Yeah,
Do we
might
get
as
into
well.
it for this
Yeah.
podcast? I don't know if we've said it before, have we? I don't know how many people know this story at the time we nearly died.
Did we talk about it? Have we
I
talked
don't
about
know.
it in
I
the
don't
Oh well.
think so. I think we talked about the lightsaber battles.
Yeah, we spoke about them.
I don't know. Did we talk about it? It's weird because I remember saying it, but I don't remember talking about it on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh well, take it away, Joel.
All right. Well, it was a dark, stormy night. No, I forget what we were doing that day. Actually,
We had the boys, so it was you, me, and Joel,
yep.
because Casey didn't come over. Typical. Um, and it was
Yep.
about it was probably like I want to say it was about August.
Yeah.
So it was still still really cold and everything outside, and and you and I just said goodbye to Billy.
Oh, yep. So everyone's gone at this point.
Yeah, it's just you and me, and we're outside, and then we would we were drunk, of course,
Yeah.
as you do,
Yeah.
and we and we're walking down. I was like, oh hey,
To
yeah,
at the
hey,
quarry
hey,
because
yeah. I was like, hey, you want to just go for a walk?
and I was like, sure. Us being drunk, we're like, yeah, let's
Yeah,
do it. Let's do 14 Ks.
exactly. That's right, because we did that another time.
Yeah,
Joel
yeah.
just we told each other our life story. I don't think
Yeah,
I've
we went
ever
on,
got
like,
to know someone in such a in just a walk.
14K
It was amazing.
walk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
but
insane, man. All the way to Baronia and back, and around
it was
around the park and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
and right
Anyway,
past
so
the
that was
school
great,
and
and we
stuff.
thought, we survived that. Maybe we'll survive this.
Mm,
So
mm.
we were
So we thought, no.
so we're just heading down the quarry. I could hear someone behind me, so I turned around, and what did
Just
I tell you? I
some dude and
said,
his dog.
yeah, a
Just some
guy and
dude
his
and his
dog.
dog.
Yeah, I said, no, nothing to worry about. Let's keep walking. Let's not make him think we're weird or anything. And
Then I looked back as well to see what you were trying to see. I'm like, oh yeah, I see what you see. It's just a dude and walking his dog or something.
yeah, exactly. A dude walking his
Nothing.
dog.
Don't worry about it. Yeah,
Exactly.
don't
Nothing to
worry
be
about it.
alarmed
Nothing
about.
here.
Yeah. So
So we keep
then,
walking,
exactly, we're just chilling, having fun. Then
drunk.
drunk, disorderly. We kind of walk past the last house, the end of the street, and then we're on the footpath. And then I turn around again, and it turns out the dog is a guy.
Yeah.
It's
So
two
there's
guys.
two people.
Yeah.
Two guys now. Yeah. And what? That's weird. All right. So we keep walking. And then we turn around again. What was two guys turned into three guys.
Yeah.
And we're like, there's three guys there. That's weird.
Yeah, that's odd.
And then we're like, all right. We keep walking. Then we get to that part where Brand's talking about where the lights start
that's
cutting
it,
out.
where the lamps start cutting out and it gets dark. Yep, we're nearing the quarry now. And then I turn around and that scene, I'll put that fucking shot in from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. When the fucking Manson family are walking up the street down, with their fucking knives. That was what we saw. Yeah, we turn around and we just see.
There was about 6 of them.
Yeah.
6 or 7 of them.
What? And that was
massive.
And that was just walking down the street. There was probably another few on the footpath, all walking down the street.
The street in some big clique.
In this wonderful line. Yeah.
And they had the guys in the white shirts, which is the ones we saw with the hoodies, and then there was guys with black jumpers and black hoodies that blended in with the dark, so we couldn't see them. So the 2 guys we originally saw had like white hoodies, and then the rest of them all had these black hoodies all blending in, and they were fully hooded, and they're all walking and starting to pick up the pace because they've seen us.
That's it. And then we're in this drunken, paranoid stage, and then we just keep walking. We didn't look back again because we were just stunned. We were in that fucking, that fight, flight, or freeze,
fight or flight
mode, and we're walking, and then I was like, all right, Joel, because thankfully we were a little further up ahead of them, and it was we were just
before the lamps cut out.
I was just thinking, we're literally 200 meters from my house, this is the situation we got ourselves in just by walking down down the footpath,
Yeah.
I mean, it was probably 3 a.m. or something, but anyway, then we so then I said to Joel, because the lamps were cutting out and it's just pitch black. I'm like, all right, as soon as that pitch black actually, no, hang on. It was a bit before that because the road kind of comes around a bend. So we were coming around the bend, and there's still those lamps with the little patches of darkness in between. So I'm like, all right, Joel, as soon as we come around this bend and we can't see them, we're just going to fucking haul ass down the fucking road,
bolt it. We're going to fucking sprint it.
Just fucking bolt, you know. So we did that. We sprinted, and then it got to the pitch black part, and I'm thinking, you know, Joel's like, okay, we're probably okay. I'm like, no, we're not far enough, son. Let's keep fucking going. You know, Pup was just fucking running down the fucking street and all the way down. And then we went, and then we thought...
Down the Burwood Highway.
Yeah, because then we turned left down Underwood, and then we came past St. John the Baptist, and then back down past my old school, and then down to fucking 7-Eleven, and we still didn't think we were safe, so we just kept turning corners.
We went far.
When in all reality, maybe those, you know, those essays, maybe they were just heading down to the quarry. Like they were just heading...
Thing is, though, if we didn't... See, I think about this, but if we didn't do that and they caught up to us, they would have done something to us.
Yeah.
I almost guarantee it, because it's 3 a.m., there's 2 of us, and there's a whole group of them. What else are they going to do?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
well, my sister...
They're going to do something.
Well, I heard a story recently. A friend of my sister's, he's about 15. He was in Bronia, and some kids were trying to roll him, as they call it, trying to steal his shoes, but he managed to run away. You know, but scary shit. So then you and I are like, you know, we're thinking, fuck, I can't. You know, this is insane. And you know, it's 3 a.m. That's when all the weirdos are out. You know, even the people that are working. There was we went to 7-Eleven, right? We were like the first ones in there. It was quiet. I thought, okay, yeah, it's interesting. It's really quiet. We spend like 10 minutes in there trying to decide what we're going to get as we're because we both have asthma. We were fucking, we were fucking dying.
We're the fastest people in the world, but we also have asthma. So we're gifted with speed, but we are cursed with asthma. So we both lose our breath. We got really far, really fast, and then we just died.
And then we're just dead. You know, catching our breath, thinking, "Oh, do I get a fucking drink or do I get an ice cream?" I don't know, man. You know, and then all these people start coming in. You know, and there was
people.
There was a father and son. You know, obviously a couple of, you know, I don't know, junkies. Yeah, and they were like obviously working. You know, they were driving around, and they came in to get something, and you know, just all these weird night owls, and then we finally finish up, and we're the last ones to leave as well. So we order, we you know, pay for our food, but before the guy serves us, he's checking his security camera, playing back,
stolen something or
from the moment we walked in, and he's just skimming through it. And anyway, we got home safely, and then I was saying to Joel, I was like, because we were both still fucking, you know, we were still
fucked,
still worried about it, still thinking, fucking hell, that could have gone so bad. And then I thought, hang on, we'll look on the bright side. You know, this makes a good story, you know. And then because then I showed you because I remember seeing that in an interview where he, in Hollywood in the early 90s, it was either before or just after he did Reservoir Dogs, and he was at a bus stop near the Sunset Strip, and he was there with a transvestite. Can you still call them that?
Yeah. That's the
90s.
proper.
90s, yeah, that is the.
That's the proper name. Is it transgendered person?
Yeah, but transvestite could be. Well, it could have been more of like he was a drag queen, maybe.
Okay. Or, yeah. No, I think that's fine. Yeah.
The boomers won't see a problem with it, but the woke community will. Anyway, fuck it. It's the 90s. So anyway, there's this transvestite there waiting with him. His words, not mine. And they're just waiting there at the bus stop. And he goes, yeah, he didn't have a car back then. And all of a sudden, this van pulls up. And this kid gets out of the back with a baseball bat. And the transvestite doesn't notice this. And the kid, he comes up behind the transvestite, holds the bat up to their head, and is about to swing. And then, and they feel like, you know, that the sense that there's someone behind them, and turns around and then just says to him, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm Vice. Don't do it. You know, I'll fuck you up. Don't do it.
Yeah,
you know? And the kid's there just like, like he doesn't. He's thinking, I don't want to hold it back, and then I think he kind of swung it a little bit, but then didn't, and then just as you're thinking, okay, what's gonna happen next? 6 fucking guys get out of the van, all with guns, I think, or something. Yeah, they all because at that time, they were warning people that there's people on the streets doing shit like this. It was one of those things that been in the media a lot. So then Quentin and he just bolts off, him and this transvestite. They're just running, and she's a little bit behind him, but everywhere, every corner he turns, she turns. So it's almost as if you just kind of subconsciously just going wherever he's going.
Yeah.
And then eventually they think they've outrun them. And then they both just casually walk back to the bus stop like nothing happened. And they don't acknowledge it. They don't acknowledge each other. They don't say anything to each other. They just go back to the bus stop and just wait for their bus.
Jeez, man.
Oh, crazy.
Damn, man.